Guys, all the cars that you see in these videos are for sale on my website, www.woodsandbarclay.com. Enjoy the video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 in the video series on the Surf Blue 1985 Wagon. Now, I have never seen this color before, but I looked up the 900 paint code and it's Surf Blue. I've seen Midnight Blue, Lapis Blue, Biscayne Blue, Diamond Blue. Anyway, never seen Surf Blue, and this is a killer color. I really like it. So in this video, we're gonna get the car up on the lift and I'm gonna go through everything, do my initial inspection, and figure out all the items I wanna do to the car. So stay tuned for this video series. It's gonna be a good one. This wagon only has 65,000 miles on it. So let's dive in. Okay, before I go look at the undercarriage, I like to raise it to like eye height, and we're gonna go right around basically the edges of the undercarriage, the rocker panels, etc., and take a look at the upper control arms and whatnot. The original bunt wheels are in beautiful condition. Very, very rare to see cars with bunt wheels in that beautiful condition. Now, if we go up here, let's see, the upper control arm, yeah, the upper control arm bushings are fantastic. So are the sway bar bushings. Yeah, that's excellent. I always look down here right at the rocker panel, and this is very cool. It's very rare to see this. This car still has the caps that covered the jack points from the factory. These are normally long gone, and that's really cool that this car still has them. And I can see the mold, the rocker panel here is excellent condition. Still has the factory original. It's like a gray primer colored paint on it. I'm just looking here in the wheel well. There's all the blue factory paint in excellent condition. The plastic cover here, the guard that goes behind the wheel, I can still see the zinc plating on the nuts back here, or the bolts back here. And normally, you know, that's where all your road debris would kick up, and that's fantastic condition. All the moldings here along the bottom of the car are outstanding. Here, let's go under here. Yeah, like I said, the factory plug is still in the jack point here. All the rubber in these moldings is beautiful, original condition. Going back here, the bunt is outstanding. This looks awesome. Yep. Now, we haven't detailed or cleaned anything, guys. This is exactly how it came in. So, of course, we're going to pressure wash in here when we detail it, but I can still see the factory blue paint is going to come up nicely from behind there. Let's go around here to the rear. This is excellent. There is no cracks or chips in any of the tail lighting. The rear bumper is fantastic. Chrome is fantastic. Yep, no cracks or chips up here or down here. Move around here, look in the wheel well back here. Excellent condition. Just got a little dirt, that's it. We're gonna clean this up and all that factory paint will be back. Original bunt wheel is beautiful condition. Yeah, this is outstanding. Again, of course, there's no rust or rot anywhere. Got the original plugs in the jack holes. That's really cool. I've only seen that a couple of times. Yeah, I mean, this is what you would expect on a 65,000 mile wagon. It hasn't been beat up or abused. Yeah, it looks, all these moldings, all these lower pieces are excellent. Yeah, and again over here, the upper control arm is excellent condition. The boot is good. All the bushings up here are excellent. You can see all the factory original blue paint in here. The plastic covers are still intact. Let's go right around here to the front of the vehicle. Now, this is something I always check. And yeah, this proves this is original paint. You see right here, see if I can zoom in a little bit. See how this is like a gray primer color? Well, the factory, they would continue that primer that runs along the rocker panels. They would also spray a strip of that primer right along the front of the vehicle. And usually when people paint cars, they don't recreate that. They just paint it body color. And so there's evidence that that is the original paint on this car, which is awesome. Looks great on here. Now I'm going to I want to change these headlight bezels. See how they've gotten a little cloudy? And I have a bunch of old stock original Bosch headlight bezels. Let's look at this one over here. The grille looks fantastic. Still has the blue and the Mercedes logo up here. Yep, see, I want to change this. See how it's just kind of hazy or cloudy? It's not very clear. So I'm going to change those headlight bezels. This front bumper is also excellent condition. The rubber is fantastic. The chrome is fantastic. Yeah, this is a great condition original vehicle with all original paint. Let's go ahead and get it all the way up and let's go inspect everything on the undercarriage. Okay, let's go ahead and go under the vehicle. First thing I always look at, I look for that original zinc plating. And that right there, guys, is proof that it was in an excellent climate and low mileage, because this stuff is still intact on the AC manifold. I don't know. That is not the original compressor. It may have been replaced. I'll have to test and recharge the AC and see if that's good. Most likely, I will be replacing the compressor and AC components. When I look over here, yeah, it's got the typical, the ball joint boot is gone and deteriorated. So we're going to replace the ball joints. Okay, actually the tie rods are very tight. That is good. And these boots are actually great. So it looks like, yeah, these are actually still good. These appear to be the original brakes. And these are original brake hoses. It looks like somebody already installed some Bilstein shocks up here, but I'm going to redo all brand new brakes and brake hoses. Those tie rods are in outstanding condition. There's no reason to change that tie rod. I think someone may have actually already changed it. That's too good a condition. That's kind of cool. You can see the zinc plating still on the bolt that goes through the lower control arm. Let's check the drag link. Yeah. So this front suspension's fine. I do want to do the ball joints though and brakes up here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll change that over here. Yeah, these are the control rod bushings are fine. Yeah, those control rod bushings are fine. Let's go ahead and go back here. I always checking the exhaust. Surface rust on an exhaust is normal, but what you want to check for is leaking right here, like this. If the seal of the exhaust is leaking, and it's not leaking at all, that's excellent. I want to do a new transmission mount. This one I can see some small cracking. See the cracking in that transmission mount. I want to change that. The flex disc is excellent condition. Yeah, that flex disc doesn't need to be changed. This actually drive shaft center support bearing may have been changed. That is excellent. That's great condition. Yeah, there's barely any flex in that boot that goes around there. That's fantastic. I don't need to change that. Let's move here to the back. Okay, I can see someone has already changed the rear calipers and the rear hoses. Someone has already changed the sway bar end links. That's great. What I do want to change are the rear axles. See, the cracking has started to appear. It appears this boot has started to dry out. Now, it's not leaking yet, but I can see some boots. So I will take these over to CV Source and just have them rebooted. They're the best in the business. Don't buy the aftermarket crap, guys. Always have your original ones rebooted and rebuilt. And CV Source up in Buford, Georgia, I think they're in Buford, they're the best. So always have that rebuilt. Here we go. I'm actually going to splice this into the video. I just had these rebuilt up at CV Source, and you can see these are original axles. See the nice new boots on them, and he puts the date code. Let's see. I had these done, it looks like, in July. And so we're going to put those in the car. Those are original Mercedes, and they've been properly rebuilt. And, you know, those will last another 30 years. So we're going to definitely put those on the car. These look like original accumulators for the SLS system. I'm going to change those. These SLS shocks, these hydraulic shocks, look outstanding. Yeah, those look fantastic. The original protective cover is still there. There's no leaking. That is great. The leveling valve, that looks a little oily, a little greasy. So I'm going to go ahead and install a brand new genuine Mercedes leveling valve. You can get those for, you know, $500 or $600, and they're readily available. These can also be rebuilt. I don't know if they sell the rebuild kits anymore, but the original ones are readily available, so I'm going to replace that. Let's go over here. Yep, new ATE, that's the correct caliper. New calipers and hoses were installed already back here. And of course we'll do, since we're doing the axle on that side, we'll do it over here on this side. And yeah, that sway bar end link is excellent. I forgot, let's look at the flex disc here. Oh yeah, that's great condition. No cracks. Excellent condition flex disc. The front of the diff, there's no leaking, no oil back here. The original exhaust, fantastic condition. Genuine Mercedes exhaust. It's already got new exhaust hangers on here. That's great. Looks fantastic up in here. Yeah, it still has even the like the zinc plating on the little bracket that holds in the fuel tank. Yeah, that's a lot of California cars. You see this kind of stuff. But guys, this looks pretty good under here. I can see it's a completely original car, and a little bit of service has been done, like changing parts back here. But yeah, we'll do ball joints, brakes, leveling valve, you know, flush out the SLS system. Put new axles back here because of the boots have some cracking on them. May do some AC work. I have to recharge that and see how that AC is working. But yeah, just the typical stuff. All right, I'm looking up here. I see all the original paint in here. Excellent condition. Yeah, that's fantastic. Some spider webs up in there. But yeah, all in all, it looks great under here. Everything I just went through, that's, you know, basic stuff on a 123 chassis. So I'm going to go ahead and start ordering parts, and stay tuned for the video series. This is a absolutely beautiful wagon with 65,000 miles. Guys, I've never seen that before. I remember years ago, there was one on Bring a Trailer with like 30,000 miles. That's the only one I've ever seen with lower mileage than this. That is an absolutely beautiful car. Just walk around, you guys see it up there. So anyway, I'm really excited about getting started on this vehicle. And let's go ahead and look under the hood here. Let me see what I want to do under here. Check it out. That is one of the original service stickers. I think it says 1,000-mile service. It's still on the vehicle. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's a pretty old sticker. Oh, check it out. I love the history when you find on cars. It looks like here's a Quaker State Oil Service Records original sticker. So I love leaving all this stuff on the cars. I don't want to take that off, but that's where they were doing the oil changes and marking down the dates on here. That's cool. So I can see the hood pad has recently been replaced. So that's excellent. Don't need to replace the hood pad. Now, keep in mind, we haven't done anything. This is the original car. Of course, Scott is going to completely detail, degrease everything. But the beautiful thing about this car is it still has the zinc plating. Now it's faded. It's not as bright as it was from the factory. So since this is a low mileage 85, I'm going to go all the way. We're going to re-zinc plate back to how it would have left the showroom and, make this beautiful again. It even has the original insulation still on the AC manifold. That's awesome to see. And of course, it's a federal car. See the air cleaners over here. Now, here's the SLS system. We're going to completely flush out the SLS system. And all the hoses under here, the little rubber connectors, are actually in fantastic condition. Yeah, those look great. They're not dry rotted. I see there is an incorrect hose right here. This is supposed to be the cigar hose. I'm going to change that. I can see someone already put on the Bosch primer pump. That's a nice upgrade because those original ones would leak. That's great. They've definitely been servicing the vehicle. That's why it still runs and drives so good. I can see all the original stickers are still on the firewall. Oh, it even has that original insulation on the AC line right here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it just looks fantastic under here. Of course, we're going to do a valve adjustment and re-zinc plate everything, so I'll make this look brand new again. So stay tuned for the video series and watch all the work being done, and we will see you guys next time. Take care.